Alright, so this is how you do an air ball and a hammer flip. So, I'll teach you how to do an air ball first. Air ball is pretty simple. You can pick one of the cups, small or big. I usually use small because the trick is this. So it'd be kind of easier to use the small first so it can land on the big. Alright guys, so this is how you do it. So first, get in any position you want and land in any cup. Now this is the flipping part. You want to flip it without touching that, like it has to be straight, so it's like this. It's called an air ball. Trick I made up. So, let's do it again. It's here. And then you kind of want to hold like a flipping stance. So, you see how my hands like this? And my thumbs like this. So when I flip it, when I flip my kendama, it's much easier. So that I can flip it here, here, here. It's much easier to do on my flipping. So one finger, one thumb, and then flip. So once you're in that position, you flip it to the big cup. And you can flip it back, like that. And that is what I like to call an air ball. So I'll do it with you. So if you do it right,
it's gone wild.
So if you do it right, it should look like this. That's how you know you did an air ball. Alright, now since you learned how to do an air ball, I'll teach you guys how to do a hammer flip. And that's what it should look like. First step of a hammer flip. The easiest way is to have the big cup facing out. Like that. If you do that, have two fingers like that. And then two fingers back here. So when you flip it, it should look like that. Alright. So once you land the base cup, like that, you want to switch hand positions. When you do that, you should be able to flip it, and that is called a hammer flip. So let's try it again. Base cup position. To make it harder, you can have the small cup facing out, because you're going to land on the small cup somehow. So it's much harder. So try this. This is what it's like when the small cup is out. Much harder, but once you get used to the beginning, you can just use the big cup. But once you get used to the trick, you can start doing the small cup. You can start doing your own little fancy tricks with it, bending it. But yeah, so that's how you do an air ball and hammer flip. I'm out.